Chinese auto companies are trying to diss Tesla, but fails miserably. And I want to preface that this video isn't trying to attack anybody or defend Tesla in any means. It's just for entertainment purposes, just to let you guys have a good laugh. All right, so this is Zeekr's most recent promo video for the 007, and I'll be honest, it's a pretty good looking car, very competitive, and a good car in general, very good specs. But this is the promo video. They brought out 4 Teslas to show that their car is faster than Tesla. Very interesting. And these are the cars that they brought out. They brought out the Model 3 performance. They brought out a Model Y performance. They brought out a Model S non-plaid version, dual motor non-plaid. They brought out a Model X non-plaid version as well, dual motor as well. How come you didn't bring out plaid? Right? Isn't plaid the fastest Tesla out there? Why not, compete against that if you're trying to prove a point? Why compete with the ones that aren't the fastest? That's my first question. All right, so this is very interesting, and then the video goes on. Very cool. The 007 looks very, very epic in my opinion. Looks very good. I like that car. But, to show that the car is faster than those Teslas, did you notice something? Did you notice something very interesting? Is that the brake lights going on for those Teslas, for the Model Y and the Model X? It looks like brake lights. I'm not too sure, but that's a question for you guys, huh? How come you gotta brake the car in an acceleration test to prove that the Zeekr's car is faster? This is very interesting, huh? Right? And then this is the most dramatic part. The car does a drift, does a 360 drift, and then starts backing up. And it's like, yeah, I back up. I can back up as fast as you go forward. And then you got this slogan, very cheesy. Better than sexy. What? Come on, man. Seriously? It's a very, very cheesy promo video. I'm not sure if it entirely drives the point across, but I gotta say personally, I'm not impressed by this video. Okay, I know 007 is a fantastic car, great car. Lots of people are going to be choosing that instead of a Model 3 because the price of that car is epic and acceleration pretty good, 2.8 seconds. But come on, this kind of trick to have that as an official promo video and then also have the brake lights for the Teslas come up when they're doing the acceleration, not a decent look in my opinion. All right, but needless to say, the 007 is going to sell well, but I'm not with this promo, or this promo video is a bit too cheesy for me. But what do you guys think? Next up, we got some very interesting promo ways to market the car. All right, and this is something that a lot of my viewers, most of my viewers, are new investors. You guys are saying, how come Li Auto sells so well? How come Neo's deliveries aren't getting up there? Well, this is a pretty interesting sales tactic that Li Auto is using. Now, Li Auto themselves, they know that kids love the rear screen. So what they did, they organized a field trip. All right, and there's probably multiple field trips going on, but this is one that we got pictures of, and they brought the kids from a school to come inside of Li Auto and watch cartoons in the back seat to basically get the kids to love the car first, and then make the kids convince their parents to get that car. And I gotta say, this sales tactic actually does work. It actually does work because, at the end of the day, you want to do things that are good for your kids, that your kids love. You want to be a good, loving father. For example, one of my subscribers, referrals as well, Steve, I know he watches my videos, he said his daughter really loved Nomi in the car. And after the test drive, his daughter was begging him to include Nomi for their ES6. And that was a very interesting point. You know, when a kid really loves something, you really want to, you know, make your kid happy as well. So this is the area that Li Auto is targeting. Very, very interesting. And it works. Interesting sales tactic. What is NIO doing? NIO's doing something that's pretty interesting as well. And, you know, NIO, for the longest time, they don't really like to compare with others. You'll never see a NIO promo video where they have Tesla in it and then do this kind of like a drag race and stuff like that. No, never. Or even charging, where NIO goes for a battery swap and then they might have a Tesla supercharging and prove that NIO's battery swap is faster than supercharging. We all know that battery swap is faster, but NIO ain't gonna do that. NIO doesn't do that. So what NIO does is just try to show that the materials they use are the best. And right now at the Guangzhou Auto Show, which is happening right now, and this is very important, they have a chassis of the ES8 just lying outside. And that thing is just built like a beast. Full aluminum everywhere. And you can see the structure of that chassis. And people can actually appreciate the workmanship and the quality of materials, the dual chamber suspension on that car. And that really represents the best of what NIO offers. A lot of people say that NIO has the best things that you can't see, like the best materials, the best motors, some of the best LiDAR sensors, etc., etc. So really, by them stripping away everything and letting them see the insides, that's their way of marketing, which I think if you get people that actually understand how cars work, they will really appreciate this. But in terms of marketing, I think like definitely Zeekr's way of marketing creates some virality, because, you know, some people might think that are less informed, they might believe, oh, wow, Zeekr is actually faster than Tesla. Oh, I thought Teslas were the fastest. Now Zeekr's faster than them. Okay. But of course, they did not include the Plaid models. And then Li Auto's method of marketing is also quite effective. It gets them straight to the point. It really tackles the consumer's needs, all right, the consumer's needs and wants. So that's also, I guess, an effective way of marketing. NIO's way of marketing is more for the people that really understand vehicles. Now, a lot of people have said that NIO's marketing is a big problem for NIO, and I guess in a separate video I'll talk more about that in detail. But it seems like NIO really does not get the point across, especially some of the main selling factors, because from Zeekr's promo video you can tell directly that the main selling factor is, you know, high specs, good performance, right? From Li Auto's marketing tactic, it's more about consumer wants and needs, satisfying those, and they do indeed do an excellent job at that. All right, NIO's marketing, you see them doing that chassis frame thing, but you know, they don't really do a lot of promo videos advertising that. And also, I guess for a lot of things that they get really good results on in cap, there's not that many promo videos and stuff like that going along. So I think NIO's marketing does need to, you know, take a shift, take a turn, and focus more on competition. Of course, competition might backfire, like what's happening with Zeekr, maybe backfires a little bit. But I think even if it backfires, you still get that virality. You still get that point of discussion. All right, maybe they tap the brake lights in the Zeekr promo video on purpose to get people to talk about it, to get me to talk about it, to get other people to talk about it, huh? Maybe. And some of you guys, if you guys didn't even know Zeekr, the auto company, and you see like videos like mine where we talk about how they're trying to, you know, show that they're better than Tesla, but actually, you know, ooh, you got that brake light going on. That's a very interesting point. Maybe they did it on purpose. Who knows? So marketing is definitely a very important key in this whole entire automotive industry here in China. And what we're seeing is as competition comes in and in, there's more and more competitors. Marketing is so important. It's so important. You got to be able to differentiate yourself from the competitors, whether it be like just showing that your product is better and making sure your customers know that, or omitting only half truths, like what I guess Zeekr is doing. You know, we're faster than Tesla, but only those models. So this is very interesting. What do you guys think about China's marketing and also NIO's marketing? Let me know in the comments down below.